Hello everybody, this is Simon with Let's Play Mega Man Zero. 1% of Reploids own 90% of the energy. Today we will take a stance. And take it out we will, but first we have to infiltrate the factory, of course. It is pretty heavily guarded by those annoying shield things, which fortunately the Thunder Chip makes short work of. I really don't know why the first one was taken out in one shot, but whatever. Those things will also fire back at you if you hit the shield, for some reason, and I'm terrible at dodging them. Oh well. We'll have to get back in the hard mode video for that one, but spoilers, I did. Oh great, another interruption. Metal Gear Zero, I got it. Don't get seen. Stay sharp and hey! CL! Just told me that. Literally 1 second ago. I mean, it's nice and all and you're showing me that, but it's completely useless? Yes, I'm going to stay sharp, but first of all, I'm going to kill a few enemies. You have to kill 5 of those hoppers here in order to make an elf spawn. However, there are only 2 in the level. That's kind of a dick move, I'd say. Show me what you can do. Thank you very much. Now die. One more, and we've got another one for our collection. There's always one of those that I have to get in New Game Plus because I forget. Those things also do not respawn, so you have to get them during the mission. So the first 2 sensors are pretty easy to avoid, but this one here is tricky. You have to climb up on the wall and dash under this one. And yeah, it seems impossible and it seems like it touched me, but that is the way to do it. But what does happen when you get spotted? First of all, those doors close, impeding your progress, and of course the shutter starts to close. If you are on the left side of it when it is closed fully, then it is an instant game over because you cannot progress. It is rarely a problem though. I do like the elevator controls, and I do like that you can completely skip it if you want. X5, take note. Just do not fall into the shaft, that would be fatal. So those log carrying robots here are a giant pain in the ass, because it is pretty easy to fall off, as I just demonstrated. On the other hand, if you get into the right timing, it is completely trivial, you just have to stay on them. Also, the GBA screen is really hurting them here. If I stay up on the platform, I have no idea when one is going to come, and the DS remake should really have fixed that. By just expanding the screen size, you know? Sadly, it is an incredibly lazy port as it wins by the black borders you have seen all the time. And I'm so glad that the triple rod goes through the walls, but yeah, this here is, for example, completely impossible to see. The other ones fortunately can just jump over here. You don't have to time the sparks correctly so that you can be in front of them when they're going up. You can also jump through the contraption on top. It's not really intuitive. This guy is a complete dick move. Comes out of nowhere and there is no way to really react, and at the very end of the path he might just shove you down into the pit. It doesn't happen that often, but it's an ass if it does. So yeah. Full energy, for some reason there is not really that much opportunities to get hurt down there, but whatever. And the triple rod allows us to completely skip any and all timing puzzles. Those are timed pretty generously though, so you can just more or less find a nice rhythm to death through. You're going to see that in the hard mode videos, and yes, you can cut the spider's thread. It's a nice little touch. Really, the riding on those things here is not too bad this time around, but on the other hand, I'm also very practiced with them. Once you do get the hang of it, it's not that hard, but it is incredibly annoying when you're starting out the game. So, the next boss I want the sword for, and also no element because it is a non-elemental boss, and it will take 1 less damage from an elemental attack. The energy you just saw spawn, it is random what stuff spawns down there, but wait a second. There is a massive energy reading, and it must be the boss. You mean that giant thing in front of me, CL? Really? I'm going to stay sharp for that one. Yeah. But yeah, I think it is random what spawns there. I've tried not getting spotted and doing it quickly, and it doesn't help at all. So, this guy here. It is pretty complicated, but simple at the same time. He's got 4 head colors, which will attack you from 2 directions. And you can only hit the core when it is exposed. The green one is probably the hardest one, it's the Electro one, because those things deal quite a lot of damage and will linger on the ground, which caught me by surprise here. But it's not that hard to avoid. The ice one is completely inconsequential, as it will just freeze you and waste your time, as if the triple health bar didn't do that enough. The colorless one, so this one is non-elemental, just lunges at you, and the red one is of course the fire attack. The most important thing to do with this boss is not get caught into a corner, and yes, you can destroy the heads, but it is completely inconsequential, because as soon as the empty spot reaches the top, like this, the head will just get regenerated. So if you took out the right head, as it is rotating clockwise, then it would not bother you by the next rotation, but what's the fucking point? You can just devise a strategy for each of the heads and stay in between them and have no problem at all. And it doesn't even have slashing apart animation. So yeah, the boss had all 4, if you count non as an element, elements at his disposal, but it does give the flame chip for some reason. Our last boss was the Pantheon Core, which is the very first mission in the list, and is flame based. It only shoots out fire, it's its only way of attacking, except for the pistons, and it does not give the flame chip. It doesn't make a little bit of sense even. And this way you get the flame chip in order pretty damn late, so you usually won't have it to fight Anubis Necromancer, who is an asshole. But yeah, they must have thought it was too broken to get early or something. I don't know, the flame chip is terrible anyway. Fear of retirement because you didn't have any energy? I thought retirement was getting killed. And what the fuck is happening now? I just killed a giant enemy mechanaloid, it's no problem, no sweat. Yeah, of course I'm going to do it because all of you are incompetent. The writing for this mission in particular is really not good, I think. Oh yeah. But for now we're going to end on a cliffhanger. Going to see you later, and thank you very much for your attention.